were talking about the law of attraction. Many of you were feeling really sleepy and tired and detuned. The reason why was that there was a whole group of spirits who, when I began the law of attraction discussion, and I was talking about all of the powerful effects of the law of attraction on us, and the fact that their location in the spirit world was totally dependent upon their own soul condition and the law of attraction. And when I had that soul condition discussion yesterday with all of you, there were lots and lots of spirits who became very, very depressed. And the reason why they became so depressed is they came to a realisation that the reason why they're in a certain location in the spirit world is because of their soul condition. And then, of course, where do you go with that? You want to know straight away how to get rid of this soul condition that created your attraction, you see. But they were becoming very frustrated with me because sometimes I'm a little long-winded with my explanations. And so it wasn't until about halfway through the discussion when we started talking about, you know, the emotions and how to release the emotions and how you can release and grow soul conditions through that, the feeling began to lighten for all of us. Now, can you see that that group of spirits actually heavily influenced all of us during that discussion, right? And very few of us were aware of why we were feeling like we were feeling. And the truth is that spirits are constantly influencing us. Every single one of us has more than one, and usually many, spirits surrounding us that are constantly attracted to us and constantly influencing us. Now, of course, if you are a person who's known to be a person who can communicate with spirits, how many more spirits do you think are surrounding you? And this is why many people who have the gift of mediumship are hassled constantly by spirits. Right? And so they feel under a lot of pressure. You know, they can't even sleep many times because they're constantly hearing voices all through the nights, and it becomes very difficult. And it's important to understand why all of those things are happening. So what happens for many people who are mediums in particular is they want to turn off the gift. Right? So many of you here have had that experience, haven't you, where you've felt these impressions come and you've had people talking to you, and then you just, all you want to do is get away from it because it feels very, very hassles you constantly. So obviously the spirits that are connecting to you in those situations are not high-level spirits, are they? Because if they were, they wouldn't be hassling you constantly and keeping you awake all night. They would actually be demonstrating love. And so what a person then goes down the track of saying to themselves is, why do I get hassled by these low-level spirits all the time who are causing me all of this, you know, sleepless nights and damaging relationships and all sorts of things in my life? And so it's important to understand what is going on for those in those situations.